So some very bullish things are happening for Dogecoin amid the ongoing market volatility, and I think this is exactly what you need to see right now. So we are now seeing that whales have started to accumulate more and more Dogecoin as they are getting bullish on it. And this is why Doge has just become one of the top 10 holdings among whales on the Binance Smart Chain at a time in which the crypto market has been facing some volatility. So this means that whales have started to show interest in Doge again after some time. And this is exactly what Doge needs to gain some positive momentum in the coming trading sessions. And there is some more important data related to this whale activity for Dogecoin that you should see. But I'll come to it later. Let's first come to another very positive news for Doge and its holders. So the profitability of Dogecoin has just jumped above 50% following the recovery of the crypto market in the last week. And this is indeed a rapid price increase, and the good thing is that it has put almost 10% of all Doge holders back into the profit zone. Moreover, it is also indicating that Doge is moving in the neutral price range and is more likely to gain some positive momentum in the following trading sessions. In any case, I'd like to remind you here that this is no financial advice since I'm not a professional financial advisor. I'm just expressing my opinion here, so it is recommended that you do your own research before investing in cryptos. And now let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So Fidelity Investments Director Jurrien Timmer believes that the price of Bitcoin is set to grow exponentially as the adoption rate increases. And most importantly, Timmer believes that Bitcoin is following the same growth path as Apple, and this means that Bitcoin is going to grow massively over the long term. Moreover, Timmer also believes that Bitcoin is currently in the same phase as gold was in the 1970s when the precious metals price was highly volatile. And in the future, Bitcoin is going to have less volatility like gold today. And now we know that Bitcoin's current plunge alongside stocks saw it continue the high correlation it's shown with the traditional finance markets since its peak at 69K. And this is why Bank of America has pointed out that Bitcoin is no longer a good inflation hedge given its volatility and lockstep trading with the stocks. However, we can see here that Gemini co-founder Cameron Winklevoss believes Bitcoin is still the best hedge against inflation. And while Bitcoin has dropped slightly, crypto trader Cantering Clark says that Bitcoin's dip from intraday highs has brought it back into range. He has predicted that Bitcoin will resume its recent upside momentum if the slip in stocks has also seen a low. And for him, the key is for Bitcoin to hold above the 43K price level. And if Bitcoin recovers from this recent slump and breaks above the highlighted 20-day EMA and the 45K level, analyst Ali Martinez says the main barrier will be around 48K, and above that, the 50K would come into play. And I think it is highly likely that Bitcoin is going to recover from here. This is because it appears that a lot of investment is going to come into Bitcoin and the overall market. And as per crypto analyst Nicholas Merton, the corporate investment into the crypto market could be the catalyst that carries Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the cryptos higher towards new all-time highs. He explained the fact that with the crypto market trading at a big discount, the big corporate players may be looking to get on the bandwagon. So if this actually happens, then we will be seeing a huge surge in the crypto trading volume. And now I know that Bitcoin's price has dropped recently, but it has still managed to make a bullish move. Bitcoin has managed to move over its 50-day moving average, suggesting its downtrend is reversing. And the key thing to note here is that back in July 2021, Bitcoin closed above its 50-day moving average after staying below it for 76 days. And after doing so, its price went up 13% in a week and 72% over the next 6 months. And seeing this move from Bitcoin, crypto analyst Lark Davis has highlighted that the last 2 times Bitcoin crossed over this line, it rallied by 54% and 47%. So he has predicted that if history rhymes, then we could see Bitcoin rallying up into the 60K range in the next few weeks. Meanwhile, we are now seeing more and more data indicating that Bitcoin is going to the upside soon. And as per trader Binky Ponderosa, there is no reason to be bearish on Bitcoin because its demand is growing and supply is shrinking. And he believes that when these two forces reconcile, the price action of Bitcoin will be explosive. And as per analyst Will Clement, the illiquid supply of Bitcoin has continued to climb relentlessly. And we are now seeing that the supply side of the equation is very healthy. And it means that Bitcoin holders are holding and they are still bullish on Bitcoin. So this is a very positive thing for Bitcoin. And another important thing for Bitcoin has been highlighted by crypto analyst Matthew Hyland. So he has highlighted that Bitcoin is going for its third straight green weekly candle for the first time since hitting the 69K all-time high back in November. So this means that things have started to nicely shape up for it, and if history repeats itself, then we may see Bitcoin going to the upside sooner than later. And as per crypto analyst Cred, both Bitcoin and Ethereum are now showing bullish movements. However, they are currently facing critical resistance levels, and due to this, we may see Bitcoin pulling back between 38K and 40K. Similarly, Ethereum could pull back between 2.7K and 3K, but Cred believes that this will be a bullish move since it will then allow both cryptos to make higher highs after retesting these levels. And it appears that global investment bank JP Morgan is also bullish on Bitcoin in the long term. The bank has predicted that the long-term price of Bitcoin will reach 150K, and at this level, Bitcoin's total market value would be on par with that of all gold held privately for investment purposes. So this is just more and more confirmation that despite the ongoing volatility in prices, Bitcoin is going to get massive gains in the long term. And now, as promised, let's come to another important piece of data regarding the recent whale activity for Dogecoin. So we just saw that Doge has just become one of the top 10 holdings among whales on the Binance Smart Chain. And according to data from Whale Stats, the top 1,000 whales on Binance Smart Chain have a total of nearly $50 million worth of Dogecoin in their wallets. So whales have started to accumulate more and more Dogecoin, and they are eyeing Doge to make some bullish moves in the long term. And it is now highly likely that a break in Dogecoin's current pattern could come as soon as possible. This is because Doge has developed into 3 possible bullish chart patterns. It is currently trading in 3 possible bullish patterns on the daily chart, with the first being a cup and handle, the second a bull flag pattern, and lastly a triple inside bar pattern. And because all 3 bullish chart patterns align, it is highly likely that the move higher could be explosive if the patterns are recognized soon. And with that being said, let's come to Ethereum for a minute. So we are now seeing that although the market remains in a downtrend, Ethereum has been holding up quite nicely. And most importantly, a model suggests that there is going to be a 4x movement for ETH in the near future. And as per crypto investor Sean Puri, Ethereum is currently undervalued by up to 4 times, meaning that he expects the price to be much higher than it currently is. And he believes that this model assumes a 25% annual growth rate for Ethereum. And this is why it is highly likely that it can drive Ethereum to 4 times its current price. Moreover, there are some fundamental catalysts that are now working in the favor of ETH. And crypto analyst Benjamin Cowan believes that the Ethereum price zone of 2K and 4K is one big re-accumulation zone for a runway of higher prices in the medium term. And he has predicted that Ethereum is gearing up for a major breakout after a long-term consolidation. Meanwhile, some other altcoins are also looking good right now. For example, we are now seeing some bullish indicators for Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu has now regained its throne as the biggest holding on whale-tier addresses on the Ethereum network. And it appears that while retail traders have once again drawn their attention to it, whales have also decided to accumulate more tokens. Similarly, we can see here that a new whale wallet has emerged in the Shiba Inu community. And this wallet now holds a whopping 3.4 billion SHIB tokens, which are worth around $115 million. So the point is that major whales have started to buy more and more SHIB tokens. And this growing interest of whales is going to help SHIB gain some massive momentum in the long term. And now let's talk about some Metaverse cryptos that have been performing really well in recent days. So we are now seeing that 3 Metaverse tokens, Theta, Mana, and Sand, have been performing quite well. Interestingly, these cryptos have managed to trade on the upside even when the overall market was experiencing a downtrend. So it appears that Metaverse cryptos have a lot of potential and they are getting a lot of traction. And now, let's come back to Doge for a minute. So at the time of recording this video, Doge has been trading on the downside, and its technical indicators have yet again turned bearish. However, we have just seen how holders and whales are turning bullish on Doge. So the point is that we are now seeing more and more confirmation that Doge is going to move to the upside pretty soon. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Dogecoin is going to rebound from here? Let me know in the comments section below.